Smash a like. Y'all get in. Tigers lose at 4-3. Yes, there's not really much to that was a boring game. If I'm going to be quite honest, that was a boring game. That really was. I thought there were some positives for LSU, for sure. I thought there were obviously some negatives on the offensive end, but I also think you tip your hat to Tennessee for a lot of that. They're a really good team. That's a legitimate national championship contender that you just went toe-to-toe with, no problem, and literally had one swing to try and tie the game up at the end. And that's a huge positive. That is a huge positive. So when you look back at this, this run for LSU through Hoover, through the LSU Invitational, you look back at it very positive. Very, very positive. The home run that Jared Jones hit early, that was massive. And you know what? I bring that up for a sole reason. You tip your hat to Tennessee for adjusting to that. If you go back to that at bat, Tennessee, they went fast, slow, and on the two sliders, he was not close. And the next time they threw him they changed eye level, went fastball. And if I know sliders coming off of that, he knows sliders coming off of that, and he hit it 471 feet. At the end of the ball game, when they had Alex Milazzo down, slider, they went right back to the slider and got him. And yes, you can absolutely sit there and go, well, Alex Milazzo is a much different hitter than Jared Jones, and that's totally fair. But Alex Milazzo has also been one of the Tigers' hottest hitters down the stretch in this season. So I will actually look at that and credit Tennessee for adjusting there, because you had that same spot against Jones earlier, and you didn't do anything different, and he hit the ball almost 500 feet. So hat tip to them. I thought pitching-wise for LSU, you had a lot of positives. Look, I don't want to speculate on the Christian Little deal. The only thing I will say on that is I hope the kid is okay, because there is not a player on this team that would suck more for than him. With everything he has been through going through college, from high school to passing on the draft out of there, enrolling early at Vanderbilt, having the successes and struggles that he has, for it to potentially come down to that is really shitty. And I know the reports that everybody's giving about it being a shoulder or whatever. I'm not here to speculate. I just honestly, I hope the guy is okay for his sake, and that's all. Does it have impact to LSU season? Absolutely. But from a pure human perspective, I hope that guy is okay, because that would just be literally one of the worst things to happen. That would just be so shitty. We have a lot of fun here in a total real moment. That would be incredibly shitty for him, for somebody who has been through everything that he has, worked so hard to turn into the pitcher that he has down the stretch for LSU. I honestly just hope that he is okay. I don't know who that was that just said drunk Musa, but I think I'm handling myself pretty well considering what's happened today, because it's been a day. I think what you see from the pitching staff today was incredibly encouraging going forward. Would you have liked to see LSU hit the ball better? Sure. But that was good. That was good on the mound, y'all. That was really good. When you come into what you were at, you come into the game where you were at, and Jay Johnson and the staff, they handled it perfectly. You played hard, and if you won, you won. But you weren't going to put yourself at risk, and I know that's hard. I know that's a hard reality to accept, but it is absolutely the right play. And you go forward now into regionals, which matters a hell of a lot more than what just happened there. And I honestly, and look, I think that we have been pretty fair against this team this year. When they have deserved criticism, we have given them criticism. When they deserve praise, we have given them praise. They approached that the correct way. They played really hard today. They played well. They got that to one run, y'all. And that matters, because we talked about it plenty leading into this game. There had been three other teams 3 other teams that made it to this point from Tuesday, and all of them lost by 5 or more runs. For them to get that to 1 run, that matters, and that's big. And that's why you can look at this and go, okay, they've still got a run in them. And you know what, Gray? Gray just sent in, hey, I'm ready for next weekend. And that is absolutely right. James Allen, let's see the eyes, Musso. Absolutely not. Nobody wants to see that. They are a problem for anyone who might encounter them later. Don't even really know what I just said. But you come out of this nothing but proud of that team for the run that they just made. We came into this tournament talking about their in. And they were. And I firmly believe that. And Florida might be in some trouble. But also just know tomorrow when we meet and talk about the field, if the SEC gets 11 teams in, I'm going to be insufferable. Because we have talked about that for 3 weeks now, where I told y'all that the SEC was going to get 11 teams in. If they get that in, we are 100% bragging. I will throw that out right now, and I don't even care. Like, we are going hard on that. Yes, whoever just said I'm pale, talk to me in a month after I've spent a week on the beach, and talk to me then when the Sicilian blood kicks in. Like, the only tan I've gotten to this point is literally the box and golf. I will not take your shit on my tan. I get very tan. I'm very proud of my tan. And that's probably going to be clipped. And I hope that it is, because I take pride in my tan, and I'm very proud of my tan. It's not there yet. It will be there, and it'll be fantastic. I don't even know where I was. I'm proud of that team. Y'all, they're going to be hell. They are going to be hell for somebody in a couple weeks, on Friday. Starting on Friday, they're going to be hell. Somebody's going to be sitting around, eating their little lunch, watching the freaking selection show, and LSU's going to pop up in their regional, and they are going to give a collective, oh, fuck. Because nobody wants to see this team right now. Nobody. Not Tennessee. Don't care that they just won. Not Tennessee. Not South Carolina. Not Oklahoma. Not Florida State. Go down the list. Not North Carolina. None of them. None of them want to see this LSU team right now. And that's a really awesome place to be, considering where they were earlier in the year. You look back on this weekend as nothing but positives. Nothing but positives from this club. They were great. Randall Offrex says, I'd like to go to Clemson. Hell yeah. Go beat Clemson. To hell. Look, and I'm an Eric Bakich guy. I love me some Eric Bakich. Really do. Think he's a great coach. Not surprised he's having the success that he is. Y'all get some questions in here, and then I'm going to wrap this up and go jump back in the pool and have the rest of my Sunday. And I encourage you all to do the same. But if you have any questions, let's fire away. We can get a little preview of tomorrow if you would like. We will have a show tomorrow, by the way. Yeah, Lee says, I'm just glad they're on their way to a regional. And that, dude, that is the approach to take to this. They played their ass off. They just played 5 games in 6 days and lost by 1 to end it. That's legit. Like, that matters. Think about where this team was. They were 3-12 in conference play. They weren't good. Like, call it what it is. They weren't good. They've gotten a lot better, and they have themselves in a chance to make a run. I'll ask y'all this. How do you feel about watching that LSU team just go through the SEC tournament like they did, having gone 23-3 in the non-conference? How do you feel about that team going into a regional where they're not going to face SEC competition? I'm not saying they're not going to face good teams. Of course they will. There's a chance they can get sent to a top 8 seed, and that'll be a very good team. But to watch them, what they did in non-conference play, and go through that tournament, you got to like their chances going forward. And they got a 1-2, and they saved their 1-2. And you didn't see Griffin Herring. You didn't see Gavin Guidry, and you were still within 1 run. That matters. That absolutely matters. And Jay approached this game the exact way he should have. That's how it should have been done. I have no complaints off that, y'all. Would we have loved to seen them win? Absolutely. But they made a run in Hoover for the first time since 18, and it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch that team play great baseball this week, and now they go forward to play more great baseball. All right, Anything else that y'all might have here? Let's see. I'll take LSU over anyone except Arkansas and Tennessee. That's Randall Albrecht. I don't disagree with you. I still think Arkansas has a great chance to win the national championship. If Arkansas can figure out their number 2, if they can get Brady Tigert back right, they're doing good. Chill says, Musso, can we get a recruiting class breakdown the week? Not the week leading into regionals. You will get that after the season. We will focus in on this year. We will follow them till they end, and then we will go into all the off-season stuff. I have a lot of thoughts on the recruiting class. The draft will be very interesting this year, and it will not go great for LSU. I will just leave you that. They're going to have to battle hard, and it's not going to go fantastic. Cornholio, show us a cannonball into the pool. I would. However, there's nothing to put my phone on, and I'm not about to submerge my phone into the pool, Cornholio. That's not going to happen. Connor Griffin, Connor Griffin's not coming to LSU. I feel very confident in saying that. This was the early part of today, if y'all want to see. Look at that water, gang. That is dark right there. The second batch was popping. Just saying. The second batch was good. Second batch was fire. Musso, do you pitch, jump, Holman, bases off matchups in the regional? Yeah, you keep it the same. Parker G, you keep it the same order. You go jump, you go Holman, and then see what happens in game 3, man. But look, the thing I will say is we talked an awful lot about this with this. Hey there, Dodger. We talked a lot about this in this tournament, especially in like yesterday's game, wanting to see the team have some step-up performances on the mound. And I think you did see that. Maybe not as many as you wanted, but you did see that. And the other thing I would say is if you're in that spot in a regional, you'll see top guys quicker than you did earlier this week. So, yeah, I like LSU's chances in a regional. We'll go with that. Jessica Beard, where are you? That's private, Jessica. We're not going to go there. We're gonna keep that covert here on this Sunday. All right, no, we're not gonna let the nip slip. I think we've actually done pretty good at that. No feet picks either. Anyway, proud of that team. Proud of that team. Hey, Gulf South, chill. How about that? Is your girlfriend chill, bro? Chill on that. All right, we're doing work. Chill out. All right. Any baseball questions? Wow. Whoever just said what a terrible beer choice should honestly be kicked out of every chat from here on out. That's just offensive. All right. Love y'all. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll react to the regional field. Go Tigers. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Get subscribed on the YouTube channel and your favorite podcast app if you haven't already. I'm going to go take a swim. See y'all tomorrow. Go Tigers.